You can have all the goals in the world, but if you are not actively doing to get to those goals, and that could be any goal. I'm not just talking about weight loss goals. That's any goal in life. If you're not actively doing, then that goal is just going to always be all the way over there. Hey YouTube, I am back this week with another video. If you caught my video last week, that's where I went over my 2-week weight loss progress. In that video, I discussed the way that I'm keeping myself accountable by scoring myself on a weekly basis on how consistent I'm being with the efforts I am making, pretty much my action steps that I'm taking to reach my weight loss goal. And I want to share with you how and why I am doing that. So first off, I saw a graphic on another YouTuber's channel that she actually got from somebody on Instagram. And I'm going to post the graphic right somewhere over here. I'm going to post the graphic so you guys can see it. And what that graphic did is that it showed you how much 80% effort was in a 1-month period. And 80% effort was pretty much only just 6 days of not doing the work. So it showed you how many days you did the work. It had check marks on how many days you did the work and how many days you didn't do the work. And it was only 6 days out of an entire month that was 80% effort. And for most of us, we would think, oh, 1 day a week is not a big deal, or one to 2 days a week is not a big deal. As far as our consistency is concerned, we're being off of our consistency when it really is. To me, it should be a 90% to 100% effort if you're trying to reach a goal. And just to visually see that made me think about how can I make myself more accountable, or how can I keep myself on track with my consistency. And so what I did is that there is a book called The 12-Week Year, and they do have a calendar, they have a log where you log your weekly action steps. And so I figured, okay, how can I use this as far as for my weight loss goals, specifically for my weight loss goals. So what I did is I created, I kind of mimicked their weekly action step log. That's what I call it, my weekly action step log. That's for myself. And I actually put this together for my clients also. A weekly action step log. I will put it probably right here for you guys to see what it looks like. And what it does is that I have my goal. I know what my goal is. Okay, so my goal is to lose 25 pounds is my goal. So with that 25-pound goal, what are the actual steps that I need to take to lose this weight? So I know I need to exercise. I know I need to eat right. I know I need to eliminate some things, but I need to choose what what I will do on a weekly basis to reach that goal. So at this point, I'm no longer focusing on the actual goal. I'm actually focusing on the action steps that I need to take. So I have 5 days of cardio as one of my action step goals. 3 days of strength training is one of my action step goals. No meat 7 days out the week. So pretty much no meat at all is one of my action step goals. And actually no wine for at least 5 days, because I drink wine, So that means 2 days out the week I can have wine, the other 5 days I cannot. Those are my personal action step goals, because those are the things that I need to I need to put in place to get to where I want to be. Those goals can change weekly. It doesn't necessarily have to be the same thing. You can add goals and take away goals, but it still needs to be in line with what your main goal is. Okay, so how do I score myself? So if I say that I need to do cardio 5 days out of the week, my goal is 5. Okay, if I only do 4 days of cardio, I've only done 4 out of 5 days, and this is where math comes into play. So you have 4 over 5. So now what is the percentage of 4 over 5? That is my score for that particular task. Okay, for that particular task. So I score myself, so I go down the line. So if I do 4 out of 5 of my cardio days, I have 4 or 5. What percentage of that? That's my score. Then weight. Say I do 3 out of 3. My strength training. 3 out of 3 of my strength training. That's 100%. My wine. If I do 5 out of 5, that's 100%. And so what you do is at the end, you add up all of those percentages, and then you divide them by how many they are. So if I have 5 action goals and the percentages come out to, let's say, okay, let's just say 5 action goals, 500%, because I did everything, okay? That means at the end, when you divide 5 into 500, my score for that week is 100. And pretty much if you do, say my score is 450 divided by 5, that means my score is 90%. You see? So that's how I score myself. My goal is 90% or higher each week. Each week. My goal is really 100%, but I'm being realistic because who knows what can happen during the week. But my goal is 90% or higher each week. Then at the end of the month, I will add all 4 weeks, the percentage, and divide them by 4 and see what my true score is for that month. So that is how I'm keeping myself accountable. And it really does work. It really does work because like every day I'm looking at, I only have 7 days out the week. So if I know in the beginning of the week, if I don't hit it in the beginning of the week, that means I have to push towards the end of the week. So it really makes me focus on each action step and getting it done in order to help me get me to my goal. So if this is something that you want to implement, you definitely can. I do provide like this for my clients now. I'm implementing it for them because it's helpful to me, and I'm hopefully that'll be really helpful to them also. But yeah, so that is how I am keeping myself accountable and consistent with the actual action steps I'm taking to reach my goal. Because you can have all the goals in the world, but if you are not actively doing to get to those goals, and that could be any goal. I'm not just talking about weight loss goals. That's any goal in life. If you're not actively doing, then that goal is just going to always be all the way over there. You'll never get to that goal. So yeah. So I hope that, guys, helps you, gives you an idea of how you can keep yourself accountable, keep yourself consistent, and even what you can do is journal for the next month and without changing what you normally do, and see how many days that you're actually consistent, and calculate the percentage of those days, because you'll be surprised. Even one day off, can really one day off a week can really decrease your consistency efforts. So okay, well, that's it. That's all I want to show you guys. So make sure you come back next week. Next week videos will be my 4-week progress and body composition analysis. I will also go over with you guys my actual weekly action steps, my score for my weekly action steps, and how the consistency relates to my weight loss progress and the results of my body composition analysis. So I will see you guys in next week's video. I hope you have a wonderful day. Thanks for tuning in. Remember to like and subscribe. Comment if you have any questions. If you want me to show anything in detail, make sure you comment below. And how about you just comment below and let me know how consistent you believe you are being with your workouts or with your weight loss plan. How do you feel your consistency is with your weight loss plan? I would love to know below, and hopefully I can give you guys some tips, and I will see you guys next week.